Good morning, students. How are you? Coming back to your online classes, today we are going to discuss a very important concept of your English grammar. If you want to communicate, if you want to write, if you want to speak, tenses are very important. So, we will start with the definition of the tenses and we'll see in detail with the number of sessions. We are going to see this topic with the definition. As I explained in the last classes, we have done with the parts of speeches and we have done the concept of phrases and have completed classes also. In that, sentences are very important. So, you know how to make the sentences, but if you want to write the sentences properly, with the grammatically, tenses plays an important role. Now, starting with these tenses, today we are going to see the introduction and we will learn some basic rules how to write the tenses for writing number of types of sentences in your English grammar. Now, today let me see this definition of tenses introduction. First, starting with that, you have to understand what is the word called tense. Tense is derived from which? Tense is a word derived from a Latin. It's a Latin word, means tempus. The word is derived as tempus, which means time. You know very well, time is very important. When you are going to talk, when you want to speak anything, time makes an important factor in our life. Thus, it is a Latin word, tempus, which means what? Time. Now see the definition, student. What is the meaning of a tense? Tense is defined as a form of a verb. It's defined as a form of a verb. So, how verb is very important. You know very well. So, see the topic of verb, you can understand how many types of verbs are there. Defined as a form of a verb that tells about time. First, it is going to talk about what? Time. And it also states of an action. Means, it tells about time and the state of an action. So that is called as what here? Tense. And the question comes that this particular time are how many types we can write the sentences. So there are, of course, you know very well, three types. One, if you are talking about the present situation, that is called the base form is the present tense. So the second one is what? Past tense. The third one is the future tense. See this particular diagrammatical representation, students, you will understand clearly what is called the present tense, what is called past tense, and what are called future tense. Present tense will the action which is going at present. If the actions are going at present, they are called that type of statements or that type of sentences are called present tense. We'll see few examples now. So, next one. What are called past tense sentences? Past tense are the actions which happened at past. Sometimes which happened at past, they are called as what? Past tense. The actions which will happen in future are called as future tense. Once again, let me repeat. Their time can be defined into three types. One is called present tense. Next one, past tense. The third one is called future tense. Present tense indicates the actions which is going at present. That sentences comes under present tense. So, past tense indicates the actions which happened at past. The actions which happened at the past. They are the sentences which comes under past tense. The actions which happen in future, we are predicting the actions which are going to happen in future. They are called as future tense actions. So, how to rewrite these sentences? This is very important. If you want to write the sentences here, very important thing, verbs plays an important role. Verb plays an important role. Let us take few examples. In the verbs I explained that what is a verb, how many types of verbs are there. But we didn't had a discussion of regular and irregular verbs. Today I am going to give few examples on irregular verbs, how you can make the sentences either by using present tense, past tense and future tense. Let us take one example. The verbs of irregular verbs. The first form V1, the second form is called V2, the third form is a V3, the fourth, that is V1 plus the base form plus ing form is a V4. What is the V1 called? It's called as a present form, present tense form. So V2 are called past. The third one, simple present, simple past. The third one is called past participle, V3. And the fourth one is present participle. We don't have any V4, actually V1 plus ing is called what? V4. Now let us take 3-4 examples, and each and every class, each session, I'll give this table at least for 3 or 4 sentences to make your own sentences. Now let us see this present tense. We are having a word called go. The V2 changes as went. V3 will become gone. V4 will become V1 plus ing, that is going. Second one, take as present form of take. Second one, that is V2 form will become took. The third form is taken, and the V4 form is take plus ing form will become taken. Let us take another example, eat in the present form. So the past one is simple past tense, we'll write it as ate. V3 will become eaten and V4 will become eating. So students, you take a book and write as many as regular verbs such that we can make number of sentences in your English grammar, because tenses plays an important role. When you are going to learn the tenses, you can make a beautiful communication. You can write properly, you can communicate properly. Let us talk today. Just now I explained that the time is defined as 3 factors, that is present, past and future. Next one is what? There are different aspects when you want to write the sentences, right? What is an aspect here? Let us see the small information or the definition. Aspect is the word or the multi-word which shows the state of an action. What type of state of action is it? It is. So you might getting a doubt. What is the meaning of state of an action? So the state of an action is nothing but how an action relates to time. Each tense, I mean present, past and future, will have 3 different types of which relates to 3 different type of aspects. So what is that? That they are classified into 4 types. These 3 types are classified into 4 states. What are that? The first one is called simple form. It is also called as indefinite. So most of the books are given as simple present, simple past, simple future. But some books are also given as indefinite. Don't get confusion that the sentence, the meaning is same. Simple or indefinite. The next one, continuous, is also called as progressive. So present continuous, past continuous, future continuous. It is also called as progressive, that is present progressive, past progressive, future progressive. The third one, next one is called perfect. In this, so again it is being present, past and future. The same thing, the last and final one is called perfect continuous. It is also called as perfect progressive. Perfect progressive. So, students, let us see this. These three time factors depends on the four aspects. If you multiply 3 with 4, you are going to get 12 different types of tense forms. Now we will see the table. What are the 12 different types of tenses? I'll list out and I'll give the general syntactically. I'll explain you what are the different types of these 12 tense forms. Students, just now we are just talking about the times are classified into three. That's in the tenses, right? With the present tense, past tense, and future tense. And just now we discussed that we are having four types of states. So that is simple or indefinite form. The second one is called a continuous or progressive form. The third one is perfect. The fourth one is called perfect continuous or perfect progressive form. So we are going to take few examples with this table. You understand, and every in the next sessions we will see with the different types of examples, where how the structures, what are the structures are there, and how to write your tenses with number of examples with the number of sessions. But today we are going to see just the present, past and future forms with the number of states, how it being classified and what are the basic structures of the tenses. See first with the present form, past form and the future form. In the present form, again it is classified into three types, like simple present. Second one is called present continuous. The third one is called present perfect. Fourth one is called present perfect continuous. Coming back to the second one, past tense. The same thing, simple past, past continuous, past perfect, past perfect continuous. Even the future again classified into four types. Simple future, future continuous, future perfect, future perfect continuous. Now, as you know, just now I explained you that four different types of states with the three different types of time factors. We are going to get around how many? 12 different types of all the tense forms. Now, today we are going to see the general structure, how it looks like. See this one, simple present tense. When you are using the simple present tense, with the subject, we will use V1 or V1 plus S by S form. What is this? So, we will see number of examples, students, with the day-wise session. In first session, we are going to explain the present form. Next session, we are going to see the past and future. See, simple present V1 by V or V1 plus S by S form. Next, present continuous form. With the subject, we are going to use the helping verbs like am, is, or plus V1 ing form. In present perfect form, we are going to use has or have with the subject plus V3. And the last one, present perfect continuous form, we are going to use subject with has or have plus B plus V1 ing form. That is V1 plus ing is nothing but V4 form. Even in the past tenses, simple past tense, we use V2, subject plus V2 plus object form. Past continuous form, we are having two helping verbs like was and were. So, was and were plus V1 plus ing, was for the singular form, were for the plural. Even the past perfect form, we are going to use had plus V3 form. Past perfect continuous form, we are going to use had plus been plus V1 ing form. Once again, past perfect continuous, we are going to use had plus been plus V1 ing form. In future tense, as you just now we are explaining the four types. Simple future form, will or shall plus V1. Future continuous form, we are going to use will or shall plus B plus ing form, V1 ing form. That is will or shall plus B plus V1 ing form. Future perfect tense, will or shall plus have plus V3 form. Future perfect continuous tense, will or shall plus have plus been plus V1 ing form. So, these are the 12 different types of tenses. How to write your sentences properly, systematically with the structural form, each and everything we'll see. Now students, just now we have completed the explanation of these 12 different types of tenses. Now, we'll see very important one more table with a simple example. And let me complete this time topic, and we'll see it in detail with the different examples in the next sessions. Now, see students, these are called person, form, and the subject. In the pronouns, I explained that pronouns are very important when you want to write the sentences, nouns and pronouns. These are called personal pronouns. So, when you write the sentences using the tense, when you want to write the tenses, this particular table is very important, right? So, there are three persons are there: first person, second person, and third person. You know very well, and you have learned in your previous classes with the forms of singular, plural, and singular, plural. The first person singular is the subject is I. The first person plural, the subject is we. And the second person singular and plural, we are having only one subject, that is you. The third person singulars are he, she, and it. Once again, the third person singulars are he, she, and it. The third person plural is they. When you want to write the sentences, most probably we are going to use these particular subjects in your tenses writing. Now, we'll take a simple example with all simple present tense, past, and future tense, and I'll end up with this example. So, just now we discussed the verb forms, that regular and irregular forms. And just now I explained few irregular forms, and I said to recollect or write number of what irregular forms in your notebook. So let us take a small example. Eat. V1 form is eat. V2 form is ate. Now how to write this in a form of a sentence with the present, past, and future? See this. When you want to write, I have taken the subject called they. So I have written they eat mangoes. Subject plus V1 plus object form. This is a simple present form. Whereas, when you want to write in the past tense with the same sentence, we can write with ate. They ate mangoes. Because it's a plural, we have to use mangoes. Ate. When you want to write with the future tense, how you will write? They will eat mangoes. So, these are simple examples which shows that you can write a tense in a form of present form, past form, as well as future form. Hope you understood this concept. Once again, go through this video, students. If you are not understanding, you go through once, twice, and you can see the topic of verbs also once again to recollect the information. And we will see with another continuation of this topic with the present tense with number of examples. Thank you very much. See the videos and write in your notebooks. And as a part of your homework, just I am giving an activity to you. You have to write all the irregular verbs in your notebook. Just as just now I explained with 3 examples, you write more 10 examples in your notebook. Thank you very much.